All right, you all, we're gonna talk about some more affordable fragrances that are perfect for the winter time. I have a pretty good list here, I think. There should be about 10 or so fragrances that are just affordable, man, under 50 bucks. So let's start off with these are gonna be a number of clone type fragrances, but start off with this one here, Gary's Den. This is by Fomo. You've probably been hearing a lot about this one lately. This is the best Dior Own Parfum clone on the market. It is, oh my goodness. If you love the iris, that leathery iris accord rose, the combo that you get from Dior Own Parfum, you're gonna love this one right here. It will run you, I think they're still going on. I'll leave a link to Fragrancebuy.ca, and they're still running about 35 bucks. So get your nose on this one right here. It is the best clone you're going to get for Dior Own Parfum. So then I'm going to stick with Fomo. Next one here, we're going to go, this is Illusion Dun Soir. You know, this is another one by Fomo. This one right here is a clone of the Mason Francis Kirkjohn Grand Soir, and it's a pretty good job. It does a pretty good job. I'm gonna give this one a spray here. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get that nice, Grand Soir vibe. You're gonna, on this one here, you're gonna get the ambers, the benzoin, those resins, those tree gum resins. You'll get the vanilla, the tonka comes through. It is just, man, that almond vanilla vibe you're gonna get. I think it throws a little bit of, I think, labdanum in there, so a little leathery nuance to it. I think it might even have lavender in it, but not sure about that one. But another one for $35. You should get your nose on this one right here. If you don't want to pay the price for that Grand Soir, which can run you a couple $100 and up, get your nose on this one, $35. The next one on the list here, we're gonna go with, this is one I've talked about before, but it's just one you just gotta have in your collection. It's the Tux. This is Maison Alhambra The Tux. It's just, man, you're gonna dress it up, man. Clone of YSL's Tuxedo. Man, the patchouli, it has the nice amber accord, the vanilla. You're gonna get some floral notes in there as well, but you'll get a leathery nuance. But man, this is the woods and the spices in here. But man, that patchouli, it is just, get your nose on it, man. You still can get this one for that $35, maybe a little less range in there. I think sometimes you'll even see it for in the $25 range. So, man, if you've been trying to get your nose on YSL Tuxedo, get your nose on this one right here. Next one on the list here. This one is probably not talked about too much, and this is Armaf Hunter, Hunter Killer, I should say. What a name, right? It is a beautiful red color, definitely unique, weird bottle. Has this, I don't know what this is, but definitely interesting bottle here. It gives you that vibe that you'll get from Red Tobacco by Manera. It kind of is in that family, but I wouldn't call it a direct clone, but it's definitely in that family that you'll get those vibes. But you'll get the cinnamon. It gives you this saffron, the incense, of course. You'll even get a nice green apple in here. There's some spices and peppers in here as well. You're gonna get some leather nuances, maybe some, the ambers will definitely come in as it dries down. You'll get a hint of rose in here. It's a lot going on in this fragrance here, but it's definitely unique. $30, I paid $30 for it. There's a little bit of oud in here as well. So it's a lot going on, but it's very unique. I said it gives you those red tobacco vibes, but I wouldn't call it a clone. As I said, it goes its own direction, I should say. So get your nose on that one. Next one on the list here, This is gonna be, man, I just love this one right here. This is Rogue 5. Rogue 5. Yeah, this here, it gives you the kind of a clone of Rosendo Mateo number 5. And it is, man, if you want a good leather fragrance. Oh man, it's just such a nice leather fragrance. It has the spices, you'll get some floral notes in there as well. The ambers and the vanillas, they come through, but it's just a nice leather. You'll get a little bit of a kind of a rubberyness to it. I know that doesn't sound appealing, but it's this leather rubbery type of feel to it, smell to it, which it just works. It just works. You just got to give it a shot. This one I think will run you about $40 or so, but it is pretty. I don't know. I just love wearing this, man. Good reactions. I get good compliments from it. So get your nose on that one. The next one on the list is one that you probably heard mentioned maybe by others, but this is Bentley Intense. Bentley Intense for men. This here, I love wearing this. This one I wear all the time. This is probably maybe one of my most worn fragrances around this time of year, just because, you know, once again, affordable, $30. But man, it opens up with the rum. It has some cinnamon, a cinnamon accord in there, geranium. There's some, but man, that incense and that benzoin, those warm accords in there, just, man, I just love this fragrance. Some pepper, some woods in there as well, but this is just a really good fragrance. You know, get your nose on it if you haven't. Very accessible. You can find this on many different sites. $30, man. Probably one of the best affordable fragrances I think I have in my collection. That one might definitely be. Most of these are probably on my best affordable fragrances as well. And I mean, this one right here, I'll mention this one just because it's just good. Eternal Oud. I'm not going to talk much about it because I've featured this before. So Eternal Oud, unique bottle here, nice color, juice. It is gives you that Grand Soir vibe again as well. But this one goes a little bit of a different direction in that it has a kind of a plum accord in it as well. So it has the ambers, it has the benzoin, you know, the same, but that plum accord kind of gives it a little bit of a I don't want to say freshness, but not as heavy. But it has, I believe, even a heliotrope accord in there, which is kind of a flowery vanilla. So, but it definitely will remind you of that Grand Soir. If you like Grand Soir, get your nose on this. This one usually is like $20. Very affordable. Next on the list, we're going to go with this one. This one will be more of a fresh winter scent, which is Odyssey Wild one. This is gold edition. Gold edition here. Love the gold cap. It's a plastic, you know, cap, so don't let it fool you. You know, you got to cut costs somewhere when you're doing affordable fragrances, right? This one right here should run you about. This one might be closer to the $50 range, but I think when I got it, it was $40. So this one will definitely give you that bergamot, lemon, and mint. So it's very versatile. It's one that you can kind of wear throughout the year. It will give you a nice lavender accord. The mint gives it that freshness. It has some peppers in there. You'll get, as it dries down, the ambers. It kind of gives you that. I think it'll give you more of the. I'm trying to look at one of my fragrances. I don't want to say Bleu de Chanel, but it's in that family, that Bleu de Chanel, maybe Dior Own, not Dior Own, but Dior Parfum. Let me see maybe the Sauvage. Maybe more of that Sauvage, but I wouldn't say the EDT. Maybe the Parfum type of vibe. So that's the kind of vibe it gives you. It's very unique, very versatile, but one that can definitely work in the winter if you want something not as heavy, but enough to cut through the cold. So this one right here is a good one here. Get your nose on this one. Okay, and then I'll feature a couple more. This one right here, oh boy, this is probably this might be the top affordable purchase I've made this year. Oh my goodness, this is Starman Nubl. This right here, it is a pure malt clone, by a man, Mugler. This right here, it is just good, man. It has opens up with these fruity accords. You'll get the orange and some bergamot in there when it opens up. And then it gives you this nice whiskey accord. And then there's a coffee, you'll get a coffee nuance to it. And then from the malt, right? Because it's doing that pure malt Mugler clone. And you'll get that nuttiness from the malt. You'll get kind of a toffee, which gives it a nice smokiness, this smoky toffee vibe. The malt gives it this roasted nut vibe. It has, you'll even maybe get some of a vanilla chocolate vibe in there as well. It is just an amazing fragrance, unique. You're not gonna find much like this in, I think it's like 25 bucks. It is just a good, oh my goodness. It's just good. Just get your nose on it. Please just thank me later. Thank me later. So that's that one. And then I'll feature one more. Last but not least here, we have, this is Georgian, the Lionheart right here. And this here, another good fragrance. It gives you, it's a Penhaligon Roaring Ratcliffe clone. Run you about 45 bucks. Rum, tobacco, rose, some leather nuances, but then that honey accord. The honey accord is just amazing. Some cinnamon and tonka, man. Oh boy. Get your nose on this, man. If you like Grand Soir and things of that nature, it's in that family, but man, you won't be disappointed. So I just gave you all some fragrances that are affordable, good for the winter, for you to get your nose on. Give it a shot. They're all under 50 bucks, and they are worth every penny. Very affordable. Winter, ambers, leathers, little freshness to them. I gave you a pretty good list here. Hope you all enjoy. This is Marvin with Preaching Sense.